Last time, Aki rescued a mysterious elf girl from inside a slide. As they spent more time together, Aki learned that her name was Amelia. The two ventured deeper into the dungeon and discovered, to their surprise, that a dragon was guarding the area. Through their combined efforts, Aki and Amelia ultimately defeated the dragon. Strangely, after the dragon fell, its body suddenly emitted a dazzling white light. When the light faded, Aki saw that the dragon had transformed into a giant black cat. Using her world eye skill, Amelia discerned that the dragon had, in fact, been this black cat in a transformed state. Noticing that Amelia didn't seem to see the same strange visions he did when using the world eye, Aki suspected it might be because his own skill level was still too low. Just then, the black cat woke up. It told Aki and Amelia that it was a high-level magical beast created by the Demon King, who had left it there with a purpose to deliver a message to Aki. The Demon King would be waiting for Aki deep within the Demon Continent. Although it was unclear how the Demon King knew Aki would come here, the immediate priority was finding a way to escape. The door to the boss room would not open until either the boss or the intruders perished. However, Aki did not wish to kill the black cat. The only remaining option was to form a contract with the black cat, turning it into Aki's familiar. This method was not only extremely dangerous but also required the caster to possess exceptional control over magical power. The black cat believed a mere youngster like Aki couldn't possibly accomplish this. Yet, Amelia pointed out that during the battle, Aki had demonstrated the ability to concentrate and project his magical energy, a feat she knew only the first hero had been capable of. Indicating that Aki indeed had the potential to perform the contract ritual, Aki decided there was no reason to hesitate. Under Amelia's guidance, he immediately began the contract ritual. Through the ritual, Aki entered the black cat's inner world. There, he witnessed the black cat rampaging through a city. Noticing Aki's presence, the black cat immediately attacked him, challenging Aki to kill it if he wished to survive. Instead, Aki threw himself toward the black cat's claws. He perceived that the black cat was weary of killing and vowed that from then on, he would never let the black cat live such a life again. Ultimately, the black cat chose to believe Aki's words, and the contract was completed at that moment. Aki successfully made the black cat his familiar and named it Yoro. A magic circle then appeared on the ground, seemingly the exit from the chamber. As Yoro was still weak after the contract, Aki and the others decided to rest briefly before leaving. Amelia suggested they take this opportunity to get to know each other properly. She told Aki she was from the Elf continent and, for certain reasons, was being pursued by her younger sister. While evading her sister, she was accidentally swallowed by a slime. The next thing she knew, she woke up and saw Aki before her. Aki felt that, since they were family, Amelia should eventually find an opportunity to confront her sister and resolve their issues. However, for some reason, Amelia seemed very resistant to this idea. Seeing her reaction, Aki didn't press further and instead shared his own story. He told Amelia that he also had a younger sister. Although they argued occasionally, their relationship was always strong, and he deeply wished to return soon to reunite with his sister and family. But before that, he had a crucial task, to avenge Miss Ray. Speaking of revenge, Aki struggled to control his killing intent. Fortunately, Amelia's reminder brought him back to his senses. Noticing the tense atmosphere he had created, Aki quickly lightened the mood by pulling Amelia into a petting session with Yoro. Yoro reminded Aki that their souls were now bound. If one died, the other would perish as well. However, this bond also allowed them to communicate telepathically, regardless of distance. Hearing this, Amelia felt a twinge of jealousy not toward Aki, but toward Yoro. Unfortunately, the straightforward Aki failed to pick up on this. After resting, Aki and the others decided to use the magic circle to leave. Amelia explained that this type of magic circle would transport the user to their desired location. If there were multiple users, it would respond to the one with the strongest wish. Amelia stated that she would go anywhere as long as it was with Aki. Then, as if stealing her resolve, she stepped into the magic circle with Aki and Yoro. Yet, the next moment, she was astonished to find that the magic circle had transported them to the Elf continent. No sooner had they arrived than they were ambushed. Thankfully, Aki reacted swiftly and subdued the attacker before Amelia could be harmed. However, the situation was dire. Amelia's younger sister Kiriko had already surrounded them with her forces. Meanwhile, Tsukasa and his classmates arrived in a country called Yamato. It was said this nation was founded long ago by a summoned hero, which gave Tsukasa and the others a familiar feeling everywhere they went, to return to their original world as soon as possible. Tsukasa believed they should move quickly to defeat the Demon King. After all, The king who summoned them to this world must know the method to return. Once the demon king was vanquished, the king would have no reason to keep them here. However, Josuke argued that their immediate priority was to reunite with Aki. He believed it was highly likely Aki would also come to Yamato. Moreover, Josuke sensed that Aki was far stronger than any of them present. Even if their goal was to defeat the demon king, it would be extremely difficult without Aki's help. Tsukasa, however, felt their current strength was insufficient to fight alongside Aki. Eventually, the group decided to stay in Yamato for a while, working as adventurers to gain strength while waiting for Aki. What adventures await Aki and Amelia in the Elf continent? What conflicts lie between Amelia and her sister? Follow my channel to be the first to know the latest updates on the new series.